So in continuation of my Christmas contributions, this one is from Orville. And it says here, Christmas greetings from a fellow pony owner. I love you already, Orville. My wife and I love to watch your videos after Nigel Farage of an evening. What? You watch me after Nigel Farage? I am shocked. Nevertheless, I'll forgive you, seeing as it's Christmas. We quite often find ourselves agreeing with what you have to say over Farage on certain matters. Keep up the great work. We belong to a social club called the Sea Creakings. It's a good mix of politicos, amateur comedians and consumer rights advocates. That's a mix. Sadly, we've lost far too many of our regulars this year for a variety of reasons, which I won't go into. But Christmas just won't be the same without hearing what they've been up to and laughing at them relentlessly. So, in no particular order, a fond farewell to the following: Iggy, Roosh, Mark and Dazza, Brian, aka the elderly narcissist, Cringe, Panda, and also Andrew, who may go to prison. Fingers crossed for the outcome of that. Well, you sound like a right bunch of old reprobates. And then he put another bit at the end, which is too complimentary for me to read without blushing so brightly I'd flare the camera, so I'm not going to read it. I shall merely end with a joke from Neil. And it goes as follows. I say, two bishops in bed. Which one? Where's the nightie? Mrs. Bishop, of course. OK, and while we're doing musical jokes, I want to tell you one that I've just thought of myself. It was a famous comedian in the 1930s and 40s. I had to check whether it was Max Miller or Max Wall. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it might be Max Wall. It's definitely a Max Miller joke. I couldn't find it on the internet, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so what happened was this was during the war. He was very well-known comedian for his double entendre and very popular in the 1940s. I think he got banned from the BBC at one point because, it got a bit, near the knuckle for the BBC, which was at the time rather po-faced. Now it's po-faced about different things. OK, so he put his hand in the bag he'd brought with him and he brought out a cabbage. So imagine the cabbage there, and he holds the cabbage out to the audience and he says, "Hitler's head." And everybody laughed. Then he put the cabbage back and he pulled out a carrot and he held that towards the audience. And he said, of course, everyone tittered a bit because they sort of imagined what he might be implying. And he said, "Hitler's nose." Right? Put the carrot back, and then he brought out 2 potatoes. And everybody tittered again, of course, because we all know the joke about Hitler. And he held out the potatoes to the audience and he said, "I know what you're thinking, missus, but it ain't that. They're King Edward's." Right, that's my joke. OK, I think that's probably enough for this video. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.